Delighted to welcome back Beccy Henderson, Director of Strategy and Content from Smart Digital. Hi, Beccy.
Hi, Dan.
Nice to see you again. So we're going to be talking about commercial opportunities in the New World Order, because it's great that show organisers can do all these extra things, but it'd be great if they can make some money off them as well.
Yeah.
So could you bring that to life for us, please, Beccy?
Yes. So we've worked with a number of clients to monetize their digital content channels, basically, and also their virtual and hybrid events. And I think most organisers are now quite comfortable with the offerings they can take to their virtual events. But I think their rolling digital content is often seen as a sort of add-on, and therefore they're not necessarily charging it as they could do, and looking at what it actually offers the sponsor enough in terms of engagement. So we would say what works best is to think about partners rather than advertisers. We're not really thinking about things like selling advertising banners and that sort of thing, but actually having strategic partners for maybe topic areas of content. So you might have a 5G partner, say, if you're producing content in that area, and you might have one company who is going to sponsor that whole section of your digital content going forwards. And a package for them might include a series of interviews. It might include they might be involved in a panel discussion. So really you might want to do vlogs or podcasts with them. So content that really helps them to engage your audiences, and it's worth organisers remembering that they have really valuable databases. So actually, if you can provide a sort of ongoing long-term partnership package, then it's much more than the sum of its parts, and actually it tends to grow exhibitor revenue. A lot of people worry it's going to take away from it, but it doesn't.
No, absolutely. And I think it's great that then they can have another opportunity to speak to a potential exhibitor, a new one, who maybe for whatever reason can't come to the show, wants to do it but can't make it, they're doing something else, or it doesn't work for them that year, but actually they've got an opportunity to then engage with that audience on an ongoing basis digitally. And any other sort of advice around commercial?
Well, I would say you can really spread the risk as well by giving people a lot of different elements every different period of time as part of a package. So then if you have to move an event date or you have to change something, it's only an element of their rolling package as opposed to changing everything. And I think you really can focus it around your events as well, and give companies growth packages. So really help them to drive up pre-event engagement, post-event engagement, and stay with you year round. And it also is something that works quite well when you're looking at sort of different platinum, gold and silver sponsorships of events. You can bring in different digital packages that just add value there. So our view would be maybe have fewer rather than more, so maybe 10 digital sponsors, say, but really give them a lot of love. And don't worry too much about little things like selling individual ads and those sorts of things, but just have a good rolling partnership package.
So Beccy, as well, I guess, international travel still hasn't opened up. So for show organisers where they might have had a proportion of international clients, this means that they can also still have a relationship with them and still generate revenues from that relationship, and not say, well, you have to wait until next year until you can come in person.
Absolutely, and it also enables them to give international clients potentially a presence at the event through screens or through booths or through interactive chat, or potentially through filming interviews and things in advance and then broadcasting them on site. So even if they can't get there, they can have quite a lot of presence at the event. Sure,
perfect, thank you. So more fantastic insights from Beccy Henderson, Director of Strategy and Content at Smart Digital. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thanks very much, Dan.